What's going on, guys? Just calling with Brand of Gas today, coming at you with something a little bit different. I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit of an interesting story, and whatever, I'm not sure how I'm going to phrase it in the title yet, but whatever I end up choosing as a title, it's legit, it's accurate. Just give me a second, I'll get to that. What happened is I was going to start by writing this up just as like a Twitter status. I'm like 140 characters is not working out. So I was going to make a little bit of a Twitter video, and then I realized two things. One, it was a little bit longer than intended, and so I figured it'd be more interesting if I threw some gameplay to this, which, by the way, you guys watching some Splatoon 2 Global Test Fire gameplay I captured in Global Test Fire up on screen. And I also realized that, you know, not everyone follows me on Twitter. I have, like, not even 1,000. I have, like, 700 followers, which is insane. But I have, like, almost 5,000 of you guys here on the channel. So I wanted to share this video with as many people as possible because it's a crazy story. I got Splatoon 2 for free. I don't have it right now. The only way I would have it right now is basically if I was affiliated with Nintendo and they had sent me a review copy, which did not happen. I really wish that happened because that would be a dream come true. That's one of my biggest aspirations with the Nintendo channel, is that one day Nintendo will notice me as a legitimate Nintendo content creator and, you know, kind of hook me up with review units for stuff, review copies, to give you guys early gameplay according to the whatever embargoes they set, of course, you know, things like that. That'd be a huge dream come true, especially as a long-time Nintendo fan. Nintendo was like the very first thing I ever played. I've played it my whole life. I'm a huge Nintendo gamer. I love Nintendo. I have a modest collection that I'm trying to build. So it's that'd be an amazing dream come true, and hopefully one day, Nintendo, if you're watching, hi, I'm Josh. Anyways, so yeah, so basically what happened is I got Splatoon 2 for free, and so I went into EB Games a couple weeks ago, and I went to go buy or pre-order something, and the guy there, I'm not going to name any names, but the guy there, you know, one of them is the manager. I'm not sure who's the manager. Most of them there know me very well because I'm always there and I know them pretty well. But for some reason, I'm not sure which one's the manager. Either the guy that I seen today or 2 weeks ago. But we'll get to that in a minute. 2 weeks ago, I went in and the guy that was there, let's call him guy number one. He said that he checked my pre-orders and he said, "You never picked up ARMS." And I'm like, "Yeah, I did. You were here when I picked it up." He's like, "Oh yeah, you were." Or I was, you know, you picked it up. And he's like, "Well, I don't know." He's like, "Let me check the inventory to see if everything, you know, checks out. And if everything checks out, then I guess you get a free game." And he never called me back or anything. So I kind of forgot about it. And then I went today to pay off Splatoon 2 because I was in the area. And I went in, I'm like, "Yeah, I just want to play off Splatoon 2. And guy number 2 was there. No, either guy number 1 or guy number 2. I'm sure one of them is the manager. Or maybe one's manager and one's assistant manager. I'm not sure. I know them pretty well, but I just don't know that for some reason. Anyways, so guy number 2, which I seen today, he said the same thing. He's like, "Hey, you don't have Splatoon, sorry, you never picked up ARMS." I'm like, "Yeah, I did. I told guy number 1, I told him the whole story. Like I told guy number 1, you know, a couple weeks ago, excuse me, that's, you know, that I picked it up and, you know, and I was truthful. Like I'm always 100% honest with people, you know, I'm always 100% truthful." And so I told guy number 2 that, and he's like, I told him how like guy number 1 said he was gonna check the inventory and stuff. So anyways, guy number 2 that I seen today, he was like, "Well, you can just move the money over from ARMS to Splatoon 2 since you've already picked up ARMS." And I was like, "Well, are you sure?" And again, I was 100% truthful, 100% honest, and I told him exactly what happened with guy number 1 a couple of weeks ago, how he said he was gonna check the inventory and stuff. I'm like, "Do you need to check the inventory or something?" And he's like, "No, it's cool, man." I'm like, "All right," you know, I was 100% truthful. I made, you know, really sure of it, and he said it was cool. So basically, he moved the money from ARMS over to Splatoon 2 because there was a glitch in the system, I guess, and I guess inventory checked out. I don't know. Like I said, I was 100% truthful. I made really sure about it. I kept asking him, like, "You sure?" And he's like, you know, well, not kept asking. I think I asked him like twice. But I tried to make sure, you know what I mean? And he said, "Yeah." So I'm like, "All right." So you moved the money over to Splatoon 2, and basically I'm getting Splatoon 2 for free, which is insane. So I just kind of wanted to share that story with you guys. I thought it was a very interesting story, and I thought you guys might get a kick out of that as well. So it's pretty insane, man, because, you know, games are not cheap, especially over here in Canada. They're pretty expensive. They're like an extra 20 bucks plus tax compared to the US. Our games used to be on par with the US prices, but our dollar is like all over the place, man. It's crazy. But anyways, yeah, I just wanted to share that story with you guys. You know, I don't know. It's just, it kind of made my day. It's, you know, it's not often something like that happens, and you know, I'm not exactly rich either. So if I can save money somewhere, that's crazy. And I mean, who doesn't get excited over, you know, free product, right? So that's pretty insane that, you know, I'm going to be getting it for free. And now that money that I thought I was going to spend on Splatoon 2, I could put it for like Mario plus Rabbids or whatever, you know, game comes out next. Yeah, Mario plus Rabbids is the August game and Pokken is September. So yeah, Mario plus Rabbids, I could put it towards that and then, you know, pay off Pokken later on and so on and so forth. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Have you ever had anything crazy happen to you like that, or anything? It doesn't have to be necessarily game related, but have you ever had anything crazy and random and surprising like that happen to you? If so, tell me your story down in the comment section below. You know, like I said, I wasn't going to make a YouTube video out of this, but I decided, you know, I want to share this story with as many people as possible because I thought it was really cool, made my day, and yeah. So by the way, next week, Saturday, July 15th, we're going to be live streaming the Splatoon 2 Splatfest demo. We're going to be doing that right here on the channel, so make sure you guys tune into that, as well as when Splatoon 2 comes out. We're going to be playing lots of it, and eventually, you know, coming out with my own review. So if you guys enjoyed the video, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. We are super close to 5K, which is insane. We're gonna have to do either a 5K Q&A video or a stream. Let me know in the comments below. Would you prefer a 5K Q&A video or a 5K Q&A live stream? Which one would you guys prefer? Let me know in the comments below. Again, smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I'll catch you guys in the next video, and with some more Splatoon 2 action really soon. And like always, until next time, game on.